How are we doing, guys? Welcome back to another Arsenal match reaction. We took on Brighton in the League Cup last night, and sorry for the late match reaction, but I was actually at the game. What a night it was. First half, I will admit, let's get into the game. First half was deathly dull. It was very much reminiscent of the game versus Crystal Palace at the weekend, whereby Brighton came with a game plan. They executed it perfectly, and because of our very weakened lineup, I mean, we had a 17-year-old striker who was making his debut. Max Dowman was obviously making his debut as well on the right. Eze was on the left, one area in the middle. We didn't really have, the runs of Gyökeres, the potency of Saka, a Trossard on the wing either, to really break Brighton down. And, they had Van Heck, they had Kadioglu in their defence. So they were pretty solid. And as I say, they were hitting us on the counter-attack quite a lot. We actually conceded 5 shots on target last night, which I laugh about because obviously we only conceded 1 throughout the whole month of October in the Premier League. And then we had 5 last night. But as I say, it was a very different lineup. I'll put it on the screen here. You can see the changes we made. It was a very changed lineup. It was good seeing Hincapié and Mosquera start together, though. I thought they were both absolutely solid. Hincapié looks like an absolute baller. Very pleased with him. And obviously, we know about Mosquera already. He's been phenomenal for us all season whenever he stepped into the shirt to fill the gap that is left by Saliba, who was unfortunately out injured. Him and Martinelli, we'll see how they are for the weekend against Burnley away at Turf Moor. But as I say, first half was deathly dull, not really much going on. Second half we came out, we looked much more lively, much more into it, much more attacking. We were really starting to break Brighton down, create chances. We had our first shot on target in the 54th minute. Just tells you everything you need to know. Before a really nice team goal. I think Eze into Marino, who played a filthy back heel to Lewis Skelly, cut it back. Nwaneri sweats it into the far corner, 1-0 up. And from there, it was all Arsenal, honestly. We were creating chances. We had one header, I think it was Ben White, saved on the line, which is unfortunate from a corner. It would have been another set piece again moment. And then Saka finishes in the rebound. I think it was Anuma Harris got put through on goal. Keeper saves it originally, and then Saka puts in the rebound. So solid 2-0 win. Through to the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, we will take on Crystal Palace at the Emirates, a repeat of last year when we took them on in the Carabao Cup. Gabriel Jesus scored a hat-trick last night, having gone 2-0 down. We turned it around, or I think it was 2-0 down, not sure exactly. We definitely won 3-2 though, and Gabriel Jesus scored a hat-trick. So we will be taking on Palace again at the Emirates in the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. They, by the way, what a performance at Anfield, 3-0. Yes, I appreciate Liverpool put out a very weakened side, but you've got to say, wow, to go to Anfield and score 3 goals is highly impressive. So well done them. But as I say, what a night for Arsenal. We're through to the next round. Solid performance, clean sheet, 2 goals. We'll take it. We move on to Burnley at the weekend, which will be by no means an easy feat. But I think we should win going away to Turf Moor. So yeah, great result, 2-0. We're through to the next round.